Hello everybody, welcome today for a very exciting game week Premier League predictions video. The Premier League is back after the World Cup qualifiers. I thought England did well during that week. We smashed Hungary, Andorra and drew against Poland. Lewandowski was causing us problems at the back, and yes, I think a draw on Wednesday was a fair result. But that's not the main part of the video. It's going to be a quality Premier League weekend. Obviously, we know Ronaldo is back at United and other signings that have come in from deadline day. It's going to be an interesting to see how well they do as well. Let's get into the predictions. First game back, and it's Crystal Palace versus Tottenham in the early Saturday game. Spurs getting a perfect 100% record so far with just one goal in each game and haven't conceded yet. But Palace have brought in a goal machine, Edouard, and they did grind out a 2-2 draw with West Ham, coming from behind twice. And Gallagher was really impressive with scoring the only Palace goals of the season. I think Palace will have a great season, and Vieira just needs time to settle in and the players. I think Spurs can nick this one though. A 1-0 win for Spurs with Harry Kane scoring the goal like he did against Poland. That was a great strike, by the way, because of the swerve and the dip of the ball. Arsenal versus Norwich. Okay, I think we know both teams shouldn't be in the league. That Arsenal one was a joke. Arsenal don't have Xhaka though, so there'll surely be no red card for Arsenal, but straight onto the prediction. This is such an opportunity to win this game and against Burnley, Spurs and Brighton in their remaining fixtures. I mean, those games are the most win games, but certainly the one against Norwich. Great chance to make up for those lost goals versus Brentford, Chelsea and City. I think Norwich will have a game plan because they were decent against Leicester, but it wasn't enough. Crazy thinking Norwich have scored more goals than Arsenal as well so far. I think this game will go to Arsenal, a 3-1 win for them and a great day all round for those Gunners supporters, and maybe that will put Arteta off pressure of the sack. Brentford versus Brighton. I think Tony will score like he did against Villa, and Brentford are great at home. They won against Arsenal and a great return to the Premier League for them, and they are still unbeaten. Brighton, I think they will get a goal. Maybe one of the strikers like Mopé, Trossard or McAllister. 1-1 for this game. It's going to be a great atmosphere as well inside the Brentford Stadium. Leicester versus Man City. A stat here, there hasn't been a draw between the two sides since 15-16 season when Leicester won the league. We haven't seen the same Leicester as we did last season though, especially that West Ham game when they got thrashed 4-1. And they also got a bit of luck versus Norwich, but still they give the top teams tough games, and I think City will find this hard. Going to be a fantastic one, 2-2. Manchester United versus Newcastle, and this United forward we are all talking about, every United fan in the world. He scored in all for 3 games this season. It's Mason Greenwood. Wait, no, that's not right. Oh yes, so Ronaldo is back at Old Trafford. 18 years since he made his debut, and he made an impact on his debut. He's going to start, we hope. He's experienced, so we'll get into the starting lineup surely. I think he'll score a brace, and he'll do all this great stuff, flicks and tricks. It's going to be fun watching him back in a United shirt. How are United going to line up, though, against Newcastle? There's going to be loads of options. I think it will probably be Greenwood on the left, Sancho on the right, and Ronaldo up top. All round, I think this will be a big scoreline. 4-0 thrashing to United, and it could be more with Bruno and Pogba creating chances. Saints versus West Ham. I think West Ham have more quality in attacking players. I put Antonio in my FPL team because he's top scorer, and I think he'll score and assist, making a contribution, and the other forwards for West Ham. 3-1 to them. Watford versus Wolves. I don't want to predict this one. I think this will be a low quality game. Vicarage Road will have an atmosphere, but both teams have been downgraded a lot since they were in the FA Cup semi-finals in 1819. Both those teams were in European places and now they are both in mid-table. Wolves haven't scored yet, but I think they have to do it at some point, and I think they'll win by a dodgy goal or maybe an own goal. Just something for the Wolves fans to celebrate. For Watford, they've only got Josh Keane. I think they'll need another striker after letting Deeney go. He isn't at his Bournemouth level now. A bitter 1-0 win to Wolves. Now on to Chelsea versus Aston Villa, and Chelsea have had a great start to the season, and I fancy Lukaku to score one, and hopefully Werner can start because he scored in all of the Germany games during the international break. Yes, he did miss a sitter on Wednesday. Yeah, he should have scored that, but I think he will start because Pulisic is out. There's a free space for Werner, and I think he can score today. It's just being consistent, and he hasn't done that good for at Chelsea, being consistent. For Villa, I think they have had an okay start to the season. They just need to get their signings gelled in after Grealish went. Also, Buendia and Emi Martinez are out through isolation, and Leon Bailey and John McGinn are back, so they won't lack energy. I think they will score, but it won't be enough for them because they don't have their best goalkeeper. 2-1 Chelsea. Now, the late match of a busy weekend, and we go to Leeds versus Liverpool. Leeds haven't won yet this season, but I think they've been all right so far, apart from conceding 5 at Old Trafford. But Liverpool are tough opponents for them. Liverpool's defence is solid, but their goalkeeper, Alisson and Fabinho, are out, so that means Adrian will play. So yes, I think Leeds will score. I'm thinking 2-1 to Liverpool, but a close game. So that's it, everyone. You can send me your predictions in the comments if you want to. I'm going to do my Champions League group stage predictions, so I'll work on that tomorrow and post on Monday, hopefully the day before the first match day. Please like the video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you later.